Live with studios in Midland and Odessa, you're watching CBS7 First Alert News at 9 on the CW West Texas.
Thanks for joining us for CBS7 News on the CW, and thanks to those of you joining us live on the CBS7 YouTube. I'm Laura Munt, and a boil water notice has been issued in Big Spring for any residents north of North 1st Street. This comes after a fire hydrant off of an 18-inch pipeline broke loose yesterday, causing a loss of water and pressure. If you're affected by this boil notice, here's a few things that you need to remember. Any water being used for consumption, that includes washing your hands, face, and brushing your teeth, needs to be boiled for at least 2 minutes before use. And children, seniors, and anyone with a weakened immune system could be especially vulnerable to the harmful bacteria, and they should remain cautious. Instead of boiling water, the city of Big Spring added that you could use bottled water or water obtained from any other suitable source. Stick with CBS7 for the latest on this boil water notice. Staying in Big Spring now, we've got a traffic alert for you. Atmos will continue to work in the northbound lanes of Birdwell from East FM 700 to East 11th Place. That includes the area west of Washington Elementary. When northbound lanes of Birdwell are closed, all traffic will be used to the southbound lanes. Residents are asked to use caution in this area until work is completed. And the Town and Country drugstore is now back open after they had smoke damage from the Payne's Gym fire back on July 14th. The store is currently offering curbside services while they remodel and plan to move to a new location. Luckily, the store wasn't entirely burnt down. One side of the store is closed while the owners renovate the flooring, sheetrock, ceiling, and insulation on the side that took the majority of damage. But the pharmacy section was unaffected. With help from the community, Town and Country was able to reopen the store after only just 1 day.
Our community, it's been our employees, some of them brought family members, we're really blessed by really amazing people who showed up and really, it was hot.
But this damaged location is not their final home. Last week, they got approved to buy the old Fire Station 6 over on Brentwood, which is a process that's been ongoing for 2 years. But due to obstacles with finances and safety concerns, the owners say no matter where they are, they plan to be right there for Odessa.
Didn't want to lose our customer base. We've got generations and generations of customers that we really love and try to hold on to. And so a lot of it was proximity. And when it came up for sale, it was almost like, we'll do anything to get in there.
Their move will happen sometime in 2025. We're going to take a pause now and talk your weather forecast with meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. Sawyer, we are here. It's the weekend. What's it going to look like us for the temperatures?
Yeah, well, our hot conditions are going to continue through this weekend, but we are going to see some slight changes, so something to look forward to there. Temperatures currently sitting across the 80s and 90s in the state currently. 94 in Midland and Odessa, 85 in Alpine, 90 in Fort Davis, 96 in Presidio, still sitting at 102 in Rio Grande Village. Winds anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour, and we are still hanging on to some gusts across the region this evening, especially near Presidio and Marfa. Don't have exact numbers there, but we are seeing gusts there. Overall, quiet conditions today, mostly clear skies as we head out there this evening. Just look at our hourly temperatures. Temperatures dropping into the 60s and 70s through the overnight hours as we head into our Saturday. And like I said, we are looking at some changes ahead for our weekend, some slightly cooler temperatures and some increased rain chances as well coming up for our Saturday. About a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms, about a 20% chance on Sunday. So overall, some slight changes and some increased rain chances are on the way.
Thank you, Sawyer. The start of school is right around the corner, and parents love to post their first day of school pictures on social media. But there's a risk that comes with that. Nicole Marino from our sister station in College Station spoke with experts on how to keep your kids safe.
It's almost time to send your kids back to school and take those first day of school pictures. But posting them to the internet could do more harm than good.
There's billions of people on the internet, and not all of them have great intentions.
Rich Himmel is the Assistant Director of Security and Safety for Bryan ISD, and he says keeping your location offline is key.
And if you can, turn off the geolocation portion of the camera on your phone so that it doesn't put any of that additional information in the photo, like your GPS location.
To keep important information from getting out, Himmel says to keep your house number, license plates, or child's school out of frame. The director of development at Scotty's house, Allison Prince, said once that photo's online, you don't have control over where it goes.
Kids, youth, young adults, images are used in an artificial intelligence videos that's not actually them in the video, but it depicts them.
If you're going to post them on the internet, remember the internet is forever.
Prince suggests taking those picture-perfect moments on your stairs against your front door without any numbers showing, or on the walk to the bus. In Bryan, Nicole Marino, News 3.
Back here at home, Midland ISD's Board of Trustees recently approved a stricter cell phone policy for the upcoming school year. The district's goal is to limit distractions while students are in an educational setting. For elementary and junior high students, they'll be allowed to have a cell phone on them, but it has to be turned off and put away at all times. And they will not be allowed to use the phone at any time during the school day. If a student's cell phone is confiscated, the student or their guardian can get the cell phone back after paying a $20 fee. As for high school students, the policy and fee is the same, except they will be allowed to use their phones during passing periods, lunch, or if they're on school grounds after the school day has ended. In some more education news today, some Midland College students had the chance to shoot for the future by participating in a clay shoot to earn scholarships. This is the 5th year that the Midland Rotary Club has teamed up with Midland College in order to help provide Midland College students that are enrolled in career and technology programs with scholarships. Midland College currently offers 21 career and technology programs, and these include automotive technology, aviation maintenance, business administration and management, as well as diesel and welding technology.
These are jobs that make the Permian Basin grow, and they make the Permian Basin work. We need these workers locally in the mechanical fields and health fields and other areas.
Midland College says that supporting these students' education helps to support the West Texas economy as a whole. Some local sports news for you now. The Alpine Cowboys are in the Pecos League playoffs after an incredible 45-4 record in the regular season. Last night marked Game 1 of a 3-game series against the Tucson Saguaros. Unfortunately for Alpine, the game ended with an upset win for Tucson. Alpine did not score until the 9th inning, and Tucson was scoring with consistency, winning 4-1. It's not over for either team, though. Game 2 is tonight and Game 3 tomorrow. And the Rockhounds are away this weekend playing against the Arkansas Travelers. Though through 3 games in this 6-game set so far, Midland's lost 2 of them. The Rockhounds are tied with the Frisco Rough Riders at the top of the Texas League South, but Frisco already has a playoff spot. So as of now, Midland has a 4.5 game advantage over San Antonio for the 2nd playoff spot. Tonight's game started at 7:05, and CBS7's Jensen Young will have the final score tonight on CBS7 News at 10. And just because the Hounds are away this weekend doesn't mean that there's not plenty to do here in the Permian Basin, like the summer reading programs at the Centennial Library. They're celebrating the end of summer with a foam party. At 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, the library will also be giving prizes for the youth and adult summer reading program participants. The library asks that everyone bring sunscreen and a towel. It's also time for the 2024 Bull Bash, and as the name suggests, there will be lots of bull riding from local, regional, and international cowboys. It'll all be topped off with a performance from the Josh Abbott Band. Tickets are $40, and the bull riding starts at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. A reminder for you, the Odessa Police Department is inviting the public to join them Saturday at Sherwood Park for their annual back-to-school block party. There will be lots of activities and static displays of Odessa police equipment and vehicles, games, food, and even more. It all starts at 10 a.m. at Sherwood Park. And there's a couple of things going on at Midland Memorial Hospital this weekend, both of them starting tomorrow morning at Midland Memorial's main campus. The first is Walk with a Dog. The walk around the hospital walking path is meant to encourage regular physical activity, and the hospital says it's a good way to learn about health with a doctor and meet new people. From 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., Champion Hearts, they're giving free heart screenings to teenagers ages 14 to 18. They'll be testing for hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, or HCM. HCM is the leading cause of sudden cardiac death in young people, and about 1 in 500 people are affected by it. The screening is an electrocardiogram and an echocardiogram. The process takes about 20 minutes. Some more health headlines for you now. According to our partners at KBest Media, Shannon Health System has agreed to purchase Big Spring West Medical Plaza building. Currently, Shannon Health operates a clinic out of a smaller space in Big Spring, where they provide family, cardiology, hematology, oncology, general surgery, orthopedic surgery, dermatology, and OBGYN services. Shannon hopes that with this new building, they can expand their care. And the center's CEO said in a statement, quote, "We want to ensure that the medical providers here continue to have a place to provide care to the residents of Big Spring and surrounding communities." Still ahead, the summer heat might be affecting your grocery bill. We'll tell you why up next. It's been one of the hottest summers on record for a lot of the United States and the planet, which witnessed its hottest day in recorded history last week. Those high temperatures are sending electricity bills soaring, and consumers may soon be feeling the impact when they shop for groceries too. Ivan Rodriguez explains how heat is having an impact on the cost of fruits and vegetables.
Inflation in the U.S. may be cooling since hitting a 4-decade high, but hotter temperatures are creating a new set of problems for farmers who grow the nation's food.
We are to a large extent, the business of managing risk, and this just impacts the risk of climate on the crops that we grow.
Tom Avenellis has been growing blueberries and citrus fruits in California and Oregon for decades. He says record-breaking heat is causing his business to suffer.
As it gets warmer, the fruit becomes more delicate, so we'll stop harvesting earlier, so it impacts the amount that we can harvest in a day.
Avenella says the cost farmers like him are incurring by upgrading irrigation systems will eventually be passed down to consumers. Drought concerns on the West Coast only add to the challenges.
As we've improved these irrigation systems, we are actually designing them to be able to provide the precise amount of water that the plant needs, so there's zero waste.
Higher produce prices are a reversal of a trend the country has seen over the last year, with the cost of fruits and vegetables dropping by 0.5%.
Much of this is going to be driven by climate change, which is very real, and we need to aggressively acknowledge that and take steps as a country and as a world to begin to navigate it most effectively.
In Atlanta, I'm Ivan Rodriguez.
It was another hot one today, but we are looking forward to some slight changes as we head into the weekend. I'll have all the details on what to expect coming up after the break.
Now, from the CBS7 First Alert Weather Center, here's meteorologist Sawyer McElroy.
Good evening and happy Friday, everybody. It was another hot one across West Texas and Southeast New Mexico today. We do have that ridge of high pressure that is still in control, keeping our temperatures warm and our rain chances slim. Here's a look at our observed highs across the state today, 90s and triple digits for everybody, so at least we're not the only ones feeling the heat. Closer to home, we saw those highs in the 90s and triple digits as well. Got up to 100 Midland, 99 in Odessa, 102 in Monahans, 103 in Presidio. And here's a look at our current temperatures outside, still kind of on the warm side, 90s and triple digits out there. We do have a single 80 in Alpine and I guess in Hobbs as well, but overall definitely still warm out there. Sitting at 94 in Midland and Odessa, 102 still in Rio Grande Village. Winds anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour, and overall we're not seeing too many gusts out there, but still hanging on to some gusts near Marfa and Presidio out there this evening. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. We had quiet conditions today, mostly sunny skies, so overall it was a pleasant day aside from the heat. And overnight we are looking at a little bit of cloud cover starting to make its way through the area, and a little bit more cloud cover coming up for our Saturday, along with, hey, look at what this is, some rain chances. Looking at some rain chances, especially across the Permian Basin tomorrow afternoon and evening. Some chances, but hey, hopefully we'll get some rain and cool things down a little bit. Overnight, mostly clear skies, temperatures dropping into the 60s and 70s across the region. 75 in Midland tonight, 76 in Odessa, 63 in Marfa, 65 in Alpine, 76 in Presidio. Winds anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Coming up for our Saturday, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, depending on where you're located. A little bit cloudier across the Permian Basin tomorrow, along with those rain chances. Highs still on the warm side, 90s and triple digits out there, up to 102 in Big Spring tomorrow, 102 in Pecos and Presidio as well, 99 Midland, Odessa, Andrews, Hobbs, 100 in Fort Stockton still tomorrow. Those winds anywhere from about 5 to 20 miles per hour, with those strongest winds across the higher elevations. Here's a look at our CBS7 First Alert exclusive 10-day forecast, factoring in a little bit more rain chance tomorrow and some cloud cover. Those continue through our Sunday as well. Even better rain chances. It's only a 20% chance, but hey, we will take it. 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms coming up on our Sunday. Temperatures even cooler, 97. Still warm, but hey, it's not 100 degrees. I'll take it. Those upper 90s continuing Monday and Tuesday as well. Before we see those triple digits sadly returning back to our forecast coming up for the middle of the week, but overall we are looking to see hot and dry conditions continuing.
We've got your latest job report plus tips on how to get hired next in your consumer news right here on CBS 7 News at 9. The job market has been red hot for the past couple of years, but now things are cooling down significantly. Bradley Blackburn has a look inside the latest jobs report.
The healthcare industry brought on 55,000 workers last month, and construction sites continue to see more jobs. But many other industries, including tech, are seeing a hiring slowdown. The Labor Department says the economy added 114,000 jobs in July, a slowdown from the previous 2 months. The unemployment rate jumped from 4.1 to 4.3%.
This is a significant slowdown from what we thought was going to happen.
CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says many Fed watchers are now questioning the central bank's decision Wednesday not to cut interest rates, which could give the economy a boost.
I think that the Federal Reserve and economists are now starting to worry that this soft landing that they were trying to engineer may not occur. It could be a lot bumpier than they expected.
Even though it may be harder to get a job in certain industries, there is one sector on a hiring spree.
Schools nationwide are trying to hire more teachers with the new academic year quickly approaching. The jobs fair in Lake County, Florida, near Orlando, looked to fill more than 100 positions. Ryan Myers was one of the many applicants.
I've been substitute teaching for the last 5 or 6 years.
Bus drivers are also in high demand. The school district in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania, outside Philadelphia, is one place that needs them.
As some people know, there is a nationwide shortage. We here at Upper Darby are not exempt from that, unfortunately.
The district is offering incentives, including free training for a commercial driver's license.
We do all of our training in-house here, so we really try to make it kind of a one-stop shop for bus drivers to make it as appealing as possible.
They hope it's appealing enough to get more drivers behind the wheel. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Applying for a new job and never hearing back about an interview can be really frustrating. LinkedIn asked more than 1,000 hiring managers why they didn't bring a candidate in for an interview. And the most common answer is that the candidate didn't have the right skills. Other reasons include significant delays in the candidate's response to calls and emails and frequent job changes. On CBS Morning's LinkedIn career expert Catherine Fisher shared the top 5 things that hiring managers are looking for once you land the interview.
They're looking for someone who comes prepared, who has really good questions, has done their homework on the company, and is really able to sell themselves in terms of why they're the best fit for the role. Demonstrate that you've been out there learning, because skills, as we know, are changing so rapidly that you're always out there trying to learn the newest thing and keeping yourself really fresh with those skills.
Fisher also recommends including the skills that the company is looking for in your LinkedIn profile and resume, and be prepared to explain how you used those skills in order to deliver results. All right, Sawyer, what's better than spending an afternoon walking through a bookstore?
I don't know.
Spending an afternoon walking through a bookstore with a dog.
Oh.
Thousands and thousands of books can be found at this shop in Nashville, but if you need any help finding the genre of your choice, simply ask the shop pups. But you might have to wait until their play or nap time is over. If you're not in Nashville, you can find the bookstore online, but you'll have to cuddle with your own dog instead of one of theirs while reading books.
I feel like this is a great concept. However, I feel like there could be some implications to this, such as the dog eating books.
Eating the books? Like
Yes.
dog ate your homework, dogs eating books?
Yes, I have a dog that likes to eat books if you don't put them up. I literally have books with teeth marks in them and
Because
corners
the dog just keeps
bitten
eating
off because the
books.
dog likes to eat
You
the
know
books.
what might be better is cats in the bookstore. And actually, there is or was, I'm not sure if they're still open, there was a bookstore in Odessa that had cats kind of roaming around the area. It was downtown Odessa. I think they're still open. You might have to check it out this
Interesting.
weekend.
I have heard of those. There are also cat cafes.
Yes, I've seen those too.
I would have to avoid both of those because I am definitely allergic to cats. So maybe the dog bookstore is
The dog
more
bookstore
of my
might be your speed.
Plus, I'm more of a dog person anyway.
Yes, yeah.
But overall, I think this is cute. I think it's great. I think it would be fun. But I would definitely
Look
love
at them.
to
They're so cute.
hear or see how many dogs have eaten books.
That's a good point that I didn't even think of. I was really just focused on how cute the dogs were.
Oh no, they're definitely cute.
But that is an excellent point that they
one's a
might
beagle.
be. That
It looks
one,
like my dog.
the little sleeping on the. I like that book title. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was
Can I
cute.
Pet Your Dog? That's a good book to have in that kind of bookstore.
Well, reading a book and staying inside and maybe going to the library this weekend is a good idea because we are still going to see hot temperatures. Slightly cooler coming up, 99 for our Saturday. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, especially across the Permian Basin. Coming up for our Sunday, though, a little bit cooler, 97, and an even better chance of showers and thunderstorms, along with some increased cloud cover. So not as bad as we have been seeing, but still going to be hot. So like I said, maybe stay inside, read some books,
The
watch
dog
some
days
Olympics.
of summer.
Exactly.
See what I did there?
Yes.
That's pretty good. Thanks for joining us for CBS 7 News at 9 on the CW. We've got more news coming up tonight at 10.